Hi everyone, welcome back. My memory storage died on my first part of my pros and cons of my 2 week vacation packing to Mexico. It says I usually have 30 minutes, but it cut off at 27. Something's happening to my tablet. So bear with me. So I'm having, as I upload that one, I'm having to film the second part on my cell phone. So hopefully that won't happen on my cell phone. The screen isn't as big as my tablet, so I have a hard time knowing if you guys can really see me as good as when I do it on my tablet or not. I guess we'll see. I don't have an editing system, so if anything goes wrong, I'll have to start this video all over. So wish me luck. Anyway, I left off where I was saying that you can also use shower caps for your shoes. As you can see, I can fit a pair. Now with these, you can only fit one shoe. And this is sandals. So you might need one cap for each tennis shoe. So if you have two shoes that make a pair of tennis shoes, you have to put one cap for each shoe. So they'll have to be separated and not appear together because they're really not that big. Unless you get those real hard plastic shower caps, which are better quality, then maybe you can squeeze the whole pair into those. But these are at Dollar Tree. Again, you get these 8 shower caps for $1. You can't beat that if you your trip is tomorrow and you don't have time to order or really run to any other store. And Dollar Tree is better for your money and better for your time. You could get an 8-pack, which you can get like 8 pair of shoes. Those work just as well. It's the other side. So I recommend that. Again, you have to be careful with the shower caps at Dollar Tree. They're not the best quality. So you can't like rush or force the shoe in. You have to put it in gently so that it doesn't tear or break. Because what can happen is, let me see, there was a part, see how it tore when I was just trying to put the sandal in because I was rushing to not take up too much time on the video. But if I had taken my time, it wouldn't have happened. But that's the part of quality versus what your budget is and what you have time to go buy. So, but that's another great idea where you don't have to buy expensive stuff. So, yes. So Dollar Tree, I recommend. There's 2-pack of cubes for $1 at Dollar Tree. Like I said, they're not the best quality. So just take your time zipping it up, putting your stuff in. Don't go too fast because of the quality, but it's doable and it's good for your budget and your time. The shower caps used as shoe bags, Dollar Tree, 8 for $1. You can't beat that. Stuff like that. Or like I say, if you have any grocery bags or just bag that you went to a store and purchased, you could just use those. Put a pair or a few pair and then kind of shut it like that and put in your luggage. That works that works just as good, and you don't have to go out if you don't have time, and you don't have to not even spend $1. You have a lot of stuff, you wouldn't believe it, but you have it in your own home already. So, okay. So, makeup. I already have my makeup bag. I have a basic, what I wear at my everyday makeup and brushes in my purse that I carry at all times, whether I'm on a trip or not. So I already have that. In fact, I'm going to show you. So this is my makeup bag. It's my Calvin Klein bag. I've used different bags from clear makeup bags to different brand makeup bags, different style. Right now, this is the one I'm feeling. I like it because I love Calvin Klein. I like it because it's spacey, so I carry a lot of makeup with me everywhere I go on a daily basis. I mean, you can't see it from me just showing you there, but I carry a lot. So if I ever was on a deserted island or lost, or God forbid, I couldn't get back home, or I couldn't shop, I was just in an emergency situation, I have plenty of makeup to cover everything. Various looks, various things, everything that you can possibly think of for your face, every brush, every sponge. I have more than one of different things. And it fits all in this little bag, which doesn't take up a whole lot of space in my purse. So this is, I'm going to carry on a normal basis. So it'll definitely go with me in my purse on my trips. But then I ordered this. Sorry, bending over. My daughter actually got me this for my birthday this year. So she ordered it from Amazon. I told her which one I wanted. They actually have a bigger one that I do want to get also. So when I go to people's homes or people come over here and they need a makeup look for their wedding, prom, quinceañera, just a special event, you name it, because I am a licensed cosmetologist, as you probably already know now. I'm a makeup artist, all that good stuff. So I have my my big, huge metal pink makeup train case that I use to go to places to do people's makeup. But if I'm just doing one look or a simple look, or on a regular basis where I'm not going to do a lot of people, I could put it in this bag that's just like this, but bigger. So it's probably that much bigger, that much out. It's definitely bigger, so I can use that, and you just carry it on your shoulder. It has a strap, and you can carry everything you can possibly need that's also in the train case. Is just, instead of having like 5 or more of each thing, I might have 2 or 3. So I can carry everything I have in the makeup train case, but at a more basic level, but I still have choices. So I don't know if I'm explaining myself. So anyway, I saw both of them on Amazon, and my daughter wanted to know what I wanted for my birthday. And I said, I want this since we're going on a trip to Mexico. I could put all my makeup stuff in there. It's pink, one of my favorite colors. So it was perfect. I believe this one was like $23. The other one's like $37, $38. Definitely going to get that in the future, and I'll do a video about it. But this was perfect because it wasn't too big to go to Mexico, but it was big enough to carry everything, because I take a ton of makeup. Not only do I take a ton of makeup for gifts, but I take a ton of makeup for myself. I can't do like those videos. I'll take my best bronzer, my best blush, one mascara, one eyeliner, maybe 2 or 3 lipsticks. That's all I need. I'm like, sure, that may work for you, and that may be all you really need. And some of us just overpack in that sense. But makeup is a huge part of my life. It's one of my favorite things, along with jewelry and purses and all that good stuff. And I like to have options. Love to have choices. I don't like to go with one lipstick, one bronzer, one palette that will cover different looks. I can't do that. It's just wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be comfortable. I'd be antsy. And you can say that's a part of being an overpacker. But I'm proud to carry that title if that's what it comes to be when it comes to makeup. So anyway, let me show you what this looks like. So the zipper, it's good quality. And that's one of the reasons why I loved it. You can tell from it. And you can go all the way on one side with the zipper, or half on the other side with the zipper. So this is not the actual exact makeup that I took. Some of it is, some of it isn't. But I just wanted to pack it just so that you can see what I'm talking about. Up here is for your brushes. So, and these are not all my brushes. I have tons and tons of brushes. And I must say, I end up, not only did I order so many sets of different beautiful brush sets, anywhere from 10 pieces to 30 pieces, that I had set for each individual person. I knew exactly who I was giving it to and what I was giving to them. But I also gave away a lot of my own brushes, not the ones that I carried in here, but I had a big old makeup artist pouch where I had tons and tons of them, and I ended up giving those away because I just love my husband's family, and they deserved it, and I can always order more, which I'll be ordering a lot of brushes. But these are the ones that I packed. In fact, there was even more. There was eyeshadow, eyeliner brushes that I just didn't want to put right now. I just wanted to give you a basic idea of what was in here. But all the big brushes, these are the ones I took in here. I didn't give those away because I definitely needed those, even though I have some in my makeup bag that I take on every day. So it has tons of, you can fit a ton more brushes. I just put like 2 or 3 in each pocket just so that you can see what it looked like being all pockets covered. But you can definitely squeeze a ton more brushes in there, especially if they're smaller, like eyeshadow, eyeliner brushes. So, and then you cover it up to protect it. It has a plastic cover here, and it has a Velcro, so you can protect it. On this side, it has a zipper. See, I wish I was on my tablet because I could see if you guys could see it. Zipper pouch in there, so you can put a palette, you can put maybe smaller brushes, you can just put sponges, makeup wipes, anything that you want in there. And of course, these come with dividers. This is, I took maybe 3 of the small dividers out because the way I wanted to set up my palettes. So I only have one divider. So I have like 3 or 4 palettes in the back divider here, which is like my Heat palette, my Shades and Light by Kat Von D, my Beauty and the Beast palette, forgot the brand. So if it was able, and then here I have a ton of palettes here, which I have a palette, a zebra palette, Z palette, zebra. Well, it looks like zebra because of black and white. Z palette that I'm starting to make on my own. And then it had my Lorac zipper gold, the two gold ones. That one, and then that one. So my two Lorac. And then it had my Lorac Unzipped Ocean Sunset one. It was in there. And like I said, all of these aren't exactly the ones I took. So far, I didn't take the Z palette with me. I didn't take the Lorac Gold with me. I did take the Ocean Sunset. I didn't take these CoverGirl ones. I took different ones. But just to give you an idea, you can fit, I have all four of the Maybelline The Blush Nudes, Maybelline 24 Karat Nudes that came out, Maybelline The Rock Nudes that came out. So if I wanted a smoky eye, this would be a perfect palette. If I wanted just like a neutral eye or a gold tone eye, this 24 karat would be perfect. If I wanted a pink or a blush or a softer color, that palette would cover it. And then you have the nudes also by Maybelline, which also covers different looks. And then of course I had this one I did take in there, which is the Moon Dust by Urban Decay. This is a beautiful palette. I want to show you something. I love shimmer. I love blingy kind of stuff. So this is a shimmer palette. It's one of my favorite shimmer palettes I've ever bought. And what is the same weird thing? It has the names like Spetter, Element, Magnet, Lightyear, Granite, and then it has this one, Vega, which is my maiden name. The blue. And I'm going to be using a lot of blue. You're going to start seeing a lot of autism videos because my Autism March is coming up. World Autism Awareness Month is April. World Autism Awareness Day is April 2nd, which I do my March. So after a few videos that I'm doing here, we were just going to go full force with autism. So those are one of the colors that I use for my autism look. And then I was able to put like some side palettes, like the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. It's the Trophy Wife highlighter, which I use for eyeshadow, and I love it. It's the most beautiful gold color. I know this is not about makeup. This is about packing, but I just want to show you that really quick. Is that beautiful or what? And then a palette that I had when I went to my friend's Avon party, and it's a Bilcher palette. So I had that. And then I could stick foundations or any little bottles inside here. So it actually fits a lot. So that's what I took. I didn't put my makeup in clear bags or pouches or anything. I like a makeup actual heavy duty organizer. And like I said, I also have my makeup bag that goes in my purse at all times. So I had a lot of makeup with me. So this I got, like I said, it's like $23 on Amazon. If you have Prime, you could get it within 2 days. They have this size and a bigger size. It also comes in black and maybe purple. I'm not sure. But if you don't like pink or into purple, they do have it in black. So check it out. And then I also had this pouch, which is my makeup artist pouch that I wrap around my waist and I do people's makeup. This was full of brushes. Here are my business cards right there. I did keep those. And then I have the plate to make sure that you use to mix your foundation up. And this was just full of all kind of professional brushes. I ended up giving it to my family. They deserved it. I just wanted to show them so much love. The fact that I knew I could come back to the United States and rebuy everything again, which I can't wait to show you. I'm going to be ordering like crazy. So I wouldn't give away this because I love this. And I don't know if they have it anymore, but they didn't need this. They're not makeup artists. They just love the brushes. They didn't ask for them. I just gave it to them from my heart. I'm so happy I did. As far as jewelry, I don't like bags for my jewelry either, whether it's clear bags, cubes, pouches. I don't like it. I like my jewelry to be in an organizer. And this is the organizer that I take. It's really big and it's double-sided. So I have plenty of stuff here. And I could even put some toiletries down here, like my toothbrush, because I have a big slot toothbrush. I've put like creams, some makeup in here as well on the other side. I may do one side of all makeup and toiletries, one side of all jewelry. I've done both sides of jewelry because I have tons of jewelry. I've had this for quite a few years. It's such a good quality. It has lasted. It has different pouches and it zips. So it zips. Where is the zipper? So it shuts all the way across. So if you put something in it, you open it all the way up. And what I usually do is I put one watch here, another watch here. Let me give you an example. So this is what it would look like. I take as many watches as I can. Not every single one, but most of them. Sometimes I've taken every single one in my collection. I love options, love choices, and I will wear most of them. So it's not like you are seriously an overpacker. It may be to you, but it's not to me because, like I said, I love options, choices. I would be edgy, fidgety if I didn't bring all my options. I have the space to do it, and I do wear these watches. So it holds, man, it could hold up 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 20, 25 things on one side, or 25 watches. Say all these was watches, it would hold 25 watches. Even more if I wanted to put, I could put 2 watches in each pouch, so it would hold actually 50. And down here I could probably put 3 or 4, so then there we go to 55, 60. So you can probably put as much as 75, 80, and even if you really wanted to push it, 100, at least 100 stuff on this side, depending on what it is, how you want to do it. But look at all those choice of watches. I have my gold one with the green background, my Michael Kors silver and gold. I like to mix a lot of silver and gold. My purple with black. My silver tone one. My gold tone one. My blingy blingy if I wear blingy blingy. My juicy couture. My one that I got at my daughter's wedding, which is white with blingy. Then my Michael Kors. I got the rose gold and the regular gold. Pink if I'm wearing anything pink. Rainbow color if I'm wearing anything rainbow. Gold, like this one, would go well with the dress I wore for my daughter's confirmation, which I wore a gold dress, even though I end up wearing the gold Michael Kors. And then it has space for bracelets of all kinds. Earrings, you could put like 2 or 3 hoops in one pouch. Hanging earrings and necklaces. I got 2 necklaces right here. And then I still have the whole other side where I can either put more jewelry or makeup or toiletries, which I just love this exclusively for jewelry. It does become a little bit heavy, but it's worth it to me. I do try to carry this in my carry-on if possible, so I don't lose it, because this is a big investment. These are things that mean a lot to me. But it can get heavy, so sometimes I have to just take a chance and put it in the checked on bag. And then what you do is you fold it up like this, and you pack it. So see, it doesn't even feel as heavy. It doesn't take up much space at all. You can put it in a side or the front edge or the back edge of the suitcase. You could lay it flat on the bottom of the suitcase and maybe put some foam, some, what do you call that? The wrapper that you put in boxes to protect. You can kind of make noise with it. You can put that to cover it to make sure nothing breaks on it or anything like that, and then pack the rest of your stuff. I prefer it to be on an edge, either the side edge or the front or the back of the suitcase. It lays really flat. It's not bulky, even though I have a ton of stuff. It's not that bulky. It doesn't take much space. It folds up, so it's perfect. I have another one that I use, but the handle, see how this has a hanger handle? It broke off of it, so now I just use this one for my for my jewelry. I hang it on the wall with the thumbtack, and this is where I put my jewelry at. It's smaller than that one, so you would think it would work out better, so I wouldn't have as much stuff. But, you know, I wouldn't have, it doesn't have the zipper, so it doesn't protect it, so things can fall out if by accident it went upside down or anything. So that's where I liked this one better, because it has the zippers where it won't allow anything to fall out. It gives it that extra protection. This one don't. It just has slots, but it is smaller. So I just started using it for my everyday on the wall jewelry. And so you see I have, and I took some of the earrings out of here to put in that pink one to show you. So it has my rings, some ear cups, and a new pair of butterfly earrings that I bought. And it has all my different hoops. You can probably fit 2 in each slot. Right now I just have one. I also use it for my shades collection. I have 2 in my purse, so I have more shades, but I also can use it because it has long pouches versus other ones are just straight across wide. So I can put my glasses in there. My bigger hoops, I can put in the bigger square spots, and it has a bottom part where you can put bracelets, necklaces, stuff like that. It also has a double side. Here you see some medication in here. I could put medication, which isn't kind of good because of the slot being open, but I could put toiletries and makeup just as well on that side. And either way you want to do it, I love it. Whether I do all jewelry on both sides, jewelry on one side, makeup on the other, you know, it would work out perfect because it'll allow me to be able to bring even more makeup and more jewelry. So I believe in these organizers when it comes to jewelry especially, but I also have the option of putting makeup and other stuff that I like to take, any toiletries or whatever, so I could, they both are both sided, so I could use those. So this is what I recommend, especially for jewelry, but also if you just want one organizer for makeup, jewelry, and toiletries, you can do it all in one of these and not have 3 separate things. So I would recommend getting those. You can get it at Walmart, at Ross, I guess a TJ Maxx, a Marshall's. Any of those stores, I'm sure, carry different colors and different types of organizers. So use that. I highly recommend it. I love it. You're not going to overpack any more than you think. It looks big and thought, oh my God, it's just going to make me want to put more stuff in it. It's going to be bulky. It's just going to be too much. No, you saw how I had all that stuff. I still folded it up. It went flat, and it doesn't take up that much space at all. So that's what I do for the jewelry. Now for the chargers, I got the BB, I call it Bebe thing. It was like a square, clear, transparent makeup organizer. I ended up giving that to one of my nieces over there, and I filled it up with a bunch of makeup because she wants to go to makeup school and be a makeup artist. So I gave her that part, and it came with that clear big one, and it came with this inside and 2 smaller silvery pouches. So I ended up giving her the outside big one, and I filled it up with makeup to get her started. I kept this, and I used this one for my chargers. So this is a type of bag you can use for my chargers. I had my camera tripod, my mini camera tripod. I had my flat wireless charger. I had my camera charger. I had all my cords to charge my iPod, cell phones, cameras, everything you name it. I had some extras in here, which I have plugged up over here. Headphones, you name it. It was a lot of space to put a lot of stuff in, which I have plugs, like those plates that you plug in. Instead of just using 2 outlets, you plug in that plate, and now you got 6 outlets. So yeah, so this was great for my chargers and stuff. I hope I not miss anything. I also ordered this Travel Plus from Amazon. It's to put your passport and your documents. I can't show you how much it is or a picture because I'm using my cell phone to record. I got it in purple. It comes in all colors. There's different brands, different styles. So Amazon is the place to go. I got one at Ross and thought it would work. It didn't fit my passport. So there's a lot of them that are similar. You just have to be careful. Maybe take your passport with you to make sure it fits. I had to take that back. Had to order this from Amazon, and it worked out perfect. I was able to fit on all 5 passports, which reminds me, I got to give my daughter her passport back because she's married and she keeps her own documents in her home. But for our trip, since we were all together, I thought, just so nobody loses it and there's just one person in charge. I'm going to be the person that's going to be presenting passports, presenting documents, presenting the tickets. I'm going to do whatever it costs, whatever it does. I'm going to be in charge instead of saying, everybody pass me your passports. Where's your passport? Where's your ID? Where's your ticket? Things like that could get lost, even though my kids are very responsible and they take real good care of their stuff. But in stressful moments like that, with flying and going through immigration, going through airports, going through showing one person passport, one person tickets, one person ID, and going back and forth and retaking it out, it would have been a chaotic mess, even though they are responsible. And like I said, they take good care of their stuff. But to have just one person in control of it is just so much nicer. It takes the stress off of them because they know mama's got them. Mama's got their back. So it's all good. So I just remember that I got to give her. So it's 5 of us. So we had 5 passports. The only one that's Mexican is my husband. He someday soon is going to become a United States citizen. He's been here 33 years. He thought about it through the years, but it wasn't something that was a do or die in the moment. But now with the situation and stuff, plus his parents are gone, he kind of didn't want to do it while his parents was alive because he wanted to be able to have his Mexican citizenship and be proud of that fact, and yet had worked hard to be a resident and was legal and did everything here. So he had the best of both worlds, and he could visit. He had his passport and everything, could visit his family. Now his parents are gone, and so he has his sisters and stuff, and he could go visit them, but now he says he feels it's the right time to actually do his citizenship. So once we got a lot going on, so once we're able to just to sit down and take a moment to do that, we'll do that. But he's all good. So the rest of them are American passports, and I won't show you the inside. You should never ever do that, give anybody any of your information. So it had it had space for 3 over here and 3 over here. So I had put me and his together over here and the kids over here. And then inside here were our documents in case we needed extra documentation to prove who we are, where we were born, to support kind of the passport, which you don't need. You really just need your passport and an ID. And your tickets or whatever. You really don't need all the documents that I take, but I like to I'm that be safe than sorry type of person. So I like to carry any extra documents that I feel could be helpful or that we would need in an emergency. Then I have our tickets here. And then my daughter was doing her confirmation. So I had documents from the classes that she took over here and the letter from the priest over here and stuff. And then over here, I just carried anything that was important, like at the baggage tickets, if I had any money for luggage, because we had to pay for luggage. The first one is $25. If you get an extra check on bag, it was $55, which I'm going to get into because that's one of the things that really wasn't covered. So any secretive or money documents that I had to have really a protection without just a slot, and it had to be in a zipper, I put over there. I could fit a lot more, but this was so perfect. One of the agents even told me, "You are the most organized person I've ever seen. I wish many people were like you that pass through here. You have it all together. You know what's what, who's who." So that's what I used for that. But yeah, I'm going to get into the luggage and stuff like that in a moment. So when I went to Mexico, oh my God, I'm already at 28 minutes. I usually used to take a lot of purses because I wanted options, and I still do. But now with this different situation that's happening in the world, unfortunately, we have to be a little bit more tighter, a little bit more careful with our, our money, our IDs, our documents, our stuff. So I like to carry a purse that's a side bag. I use it here in the United States as well when I'm going to a theme park or I'm just going to go shopping and I don't want to carry a big purse, which my favorite purses are the hobo style. The big purses, not huge, but kind of like a medium-sized purse. I'll show you. So my favorite purses, and it's different style, I like the medical bag that Louis Vuitton has, Michael Kors. Hobo is a purse that has no slits, no pockets bulging out here. I like zippers and stuff like that, but you could just one slot, and even if it might have a side pocket or side zipper, that's fine, but no slits in between. I can't stand it. I call it a hobo style because it's big and you just throw everything in there and there you go. And I love this style. So I love carrying purses like that. Those are my favorite. But when I'm going to a theme park or just running some errands, and I just want to be light, and especially if I'm going on a trip, on a vacation, I like to be able to have it around my around my there's a number coming through and it's throwing me off here. I wish it would stop ringing. Okay, so I like to have the side bag shoulder strap so my arms can be free and I could do my shopping, or I could be in a theme park and go on the rides with my hands free and not worried, oh, I'm going to lose my bag or it's going to flip over, or on a Mexico trip or any trip to any country where I just want to be safe, not give any temptations for somebody to take something out of your hand. You can kind of keep it on your side and have a nice grip on it, or in your front and have it on you at all times. This is the only purse that I would like a pouch on the outside. It's not a very big pouch, but it is a pouch on the outside. Other than that, on my hobo bags, I cannot stand puckering out pouches. This one, I love the side bag. I had many side bags and gave it away over there in Mexico, but I'm always going to rebuy. Have no fear. So this part, I like to carry all my chargers, my power pack, my chargers, stuff like that. And this is the only Belgium. Then I have 2 zippers where I usually carry my iPod or some pins or my lipstick that I'm wearing for the day, sanitizer. This one I'll put my cell phone in. See, I have a marker in there. Cell phone in or what have you right there. And then in the inside, it has some side pockets and another zipper pocket. So this is the perfect one for, like I say, going on vacation. And I'll take other purses. I'll take maybe a hobo bag or 2, just in case I'm just in the mood for that. I like to have options, but mainly what I use is the side bag. And so this is the one that I chose. I had others, but I was already taking them. They were pretty. If I used them, it was once at the most, or brand new. So I gave those away because they like side bags over there. The situation calls for it, and they're light and their hands are free. You know what I'm saying. So, this is the one that I do keep for me that I love. It's Adrienne Vidini. So I like her brand of side bags. So this is my favorite. This is the one that I use mostly in Mexico. But a lot of the times I also just use this. I bought this from Amazon. It's a beautiful shimmery pink, one of my favorite colors. And it fits my cell phone in there. I can't show you because I'm filming on my cell phone, but it's for the Galaxy 8. They also have for the iPhone 7, 7 Plus. They have different ones. Whatever your cell phone is, you order it according to that. So I was able to put my cell phone here. And then on the other side, I could put like my ID, like I would put my main driver's license here in case for any emergency or whatever reason I had to identify myself. And then I had like maybe 3 or 4 of the main credit cards or debit cards that I wanted to use. So to have my debit card and maybe 2 major credit cards here, whatever. And then I had my business cards in case, I was telling somebody about, being on YouTube or just wanted